Hi there, my name is Isaac Davis. I currently reside in Santa Ana, California. Grew up moving around the country, East Coast, West Coast. I lived in South America for 4 years. Great experience. I got to see a lot of things. My dad was a general contractor when I was born, so I got to learn a lot about everything from foundation to rooftop, everything in between. My uncle was a general contractor as well. He specialized in custom spiral staircases, so I got to apprentice under him for quite some time. Let me tell you, it wasn't the funnest, but it was the greatest experience ever. I know so much about custom finished woodworking and spiral staircases, it's unbelievable. Right here, as you can see, I'm on a location, not spiral staircases, but I have another passion, which is skateboarding. And I like to do a lot of custom finished work with skateboarding. Here we have a ramp that I just got done. As you can see, like I said, we're on a job site, one that is amazingly finished. If done properly, you can do it under budget and get home before the sun sets. This is what I would call a $1 million tool here. You can't buy this in any store. Most of the time with custom work, you find yourself making your own tools. I specifically enjoy doing that. It makes the job come out better. You take a little more pride in your work when you make your own tools. I also enjoy being able to see a great finished product when I'm finished, build great customer relations, do it yourself kind of projects like this. You get the neighborhood involved, you get the people involved. Next thing you know, spectacular things happen. So my buddy Mark calls me the other day. He says, "Hey, you want to build this ramp in my backyard?" I said, "Yeah, let's get it on." So let's get the concrete, let's get it going. He's like, "I don't want to skate this crappy city built stuff anymore. They don't do it right." I said, "Let's do it ourselves." He says, "That's perfect. When can you come over?" I said, "Thursday." Thursday it is. I'll see you there. All right, at this particular project here, we were discussing our timeline and we were discussing our budget, and Mark says to me, "Can we do this realistically on a paycheck situation? You know, I'm a working man." I said, "Well, that's what do-it-yourself projects are all about. I think we can do it for around $500. We looked at it, we priced it out, we were able to come in under $500. We did it for $400. $400, 2 solid days of work and 2 extra hours after the fact setting the coping and finishing out minor adjustments. So, do it yourself pays off. We got something that's invaluable for $400. Go do it yourself. I'd have to say the most interesting project that I've ever worked on would have to be Burnside Skate Park in Portland, Oregon. Skate park started back in about '91, skater built, no funds, all owned collections of money, brought it together, people just cleaning up the element. When I got there, it was pretty well established. There was quite a bit of settling going on. There was some underground sewage repaired to the city sewer line, so it caused a lot of settling underneath the project, and which caused a lot of cracking. So we ended up doing a lot of repairs there. We ended up changing and modifying the park several times. The city was not always for it. They finally, through going to meetings and everything and a lot of effort on our part, they allowed it. One of those beautiful do-it-yourself projects. I gotta say, that's the most interesting one. One of the toughest projects that I've ever worked on, I'd have to say, would be this houseboat on the Columbia River in Portland, Oregon. This lady comes to me, she says she wants a free-floating spiral staircase on her houseboat. I was like, all right, let's handle it. I go there, check it out. Houseboat floats back and forth. Plumb and level kind of go out the window. So it's definitely one of the most challenging, one of the most fun. How competitive am I? That's a great question. I'm a skateboarder. By nature, I'm competitive. Try to one-up all my buddies everywhere I go. I always have to do the next project better than the next guy because my referrals are #1. Competitive, it's just the nature of the beast. If you want to make money, you better be competitive. You better be good at what you do. You know how it is. Why do I have what it takes to be the next Dominator, Marty? You tell them. Because I try to be the best at what I do. I try to make the best product for my buddies. I try to make the best for everybody so they can enjoy it for time and days to come, years to come. I love coming back to a project afterward and dominating again because they want me to do more work. And they say, "We love it so much, come back." So, do it yourself. So why I think I should win the Dominator DIY Network show is because I challenge anyone to be #1 and I give them this trophy. You got it, baby. You do it. DIY all the way.